What up guys, RaptueCity here for Flexx and welcome to my review of Prototype 2. I didn't do it straight away first off, due to one, me being quite busy over this week, and two, because I wanted to get to know the game better before I gave you guys my results on the game. So let me tell you about the game now, since I've actually played it quite a little bit. I haven't finished it yet. What you're seeing now is it's some of the side missions. I didn't show you any of the main campaign, considering I think I'm about 30% the way through it at the moment, so I don't particularly want to show any spoilers or anything. So I've left it to the side missions, so you can see some of the gameplay instead of the actual storyline side of things. So the storyline is you play as Sergeant James Heller, who has just come back from Iraq. Doing his tour, and he comes back to New York to find his wife and his daughter dead, killed by the virus, which started off a year before Prototype 2's story begins. So the first prototype is based a year before the second one starts. So basically what ends up happening is Heller goes rogue. He goes into the red zone completely out of his mind, doesn't know what he's doing. He goes into the red zone, which is the most infected area, and hunts down Alex Mercer, who's the character you play as in the first one. And basically what ends up happening is Alex Mercer ends up infecting you. He doesn't kill you, he purposely infects you, and what you're doing now is you're trying to bring down I think it's Blackwatch, yeah, Blackwatch and Gentek, which is the two corporations working together to help create the virus and that kind of thing. So if you guys haven't played the first one, just so you know, I'm not going to tell you anything about it now. If you do end up playing the game, there is a previously on Prototype video which you can watch, and it gives you a pretty detailed explanation of what happens in the first game. So let me start off with the graphics. The graphics are pretty much similar to the ones on the first one. They have been crisped up a little bit, and they do look noticeably better from the first one. So that's a good point about it. My only bad point with the graphics is there are points where it does blur out, and it does get a bit glitchy at points. But I've only had that on 2 occasions now, and I have been playing it for about 4 or 5 hours worth. So it's every now and then. You'll notice it when it happens, but you will realise it's not going to happen again. And I haven't had any game-breaking crashes yet, which is thankful, because I think the last game that I reviewed, which was Darkness 2, I had the game crash on me horribly. It wasn't the nicest of crashes halfway through me doing a review, so I had to re-record and then do the review over top of it again. So gameplay, I think this is the thing which has changed the most. There's more to do outside the main campaign now. You've still got your same collectibles, you've still got your normal combat and that kind of thing. The main thing which has changed is the leveling up system. Now the leveling up system is done in 2 different ways. You got your first part, which you've got your level up bar, which you can see now in the middle left hand side of the screen. That's your level bar. The more you level up, the more you can upgrade stuff like your health, your maneuvering abilities. You can upgrade your like finisher moves and like the amount that you can carry and stuff. And this is where the side missions come into. The side missions help you upgrade your attributes. So like your speed and stuff, you can get such like perks attached to them. And basically what that does is that helps you perform abilities better. So you may, what I've done is, first off, the first 4 levels that I upgraded, well, that I leveled up, you got upgrade points, and you spend that on attributes. So I spent it on movement, which, as you can see now, lets me glide further, lets me jump higher, lets me run faster. And basically, that's how the leveling up system works. And then the side missions contribute to attributes, and then inside that, you get random things along the way which you can like devour along the way, and then you'll upgrade certain things. So you can upgrade your skills with like a rocket launcher or an assault rifle or a tank or an armored vehicle. That that kind of thing. My only bad point for the gameplay is actually the combat. Now, as you can see at the moment, I'm getting my butt whooped, and in 2 seconds I do die. But on the first prototype, you had a wheel which you could select your the weapons that you wanted to use. So you can use the blades which you just saw then, or you can use the single heavy blade, or you can use the whip, the hand whip thing. On this, you can do that, but you have to assign it to a certain button, because if I remember rightly, on the first prototype, you had a button for a quick attack and a button for a heavy attack. On this, you assign 2 attacks to one attack to a button. So at the moment, I've got it's like a whip kind of thing. I've got that attached to X, because I'm playing it on the Xbox. I've got that attached to X, and I've got my finger blades attached to Y. My only complaint with that is there's points where it gets a bit fiddly, and also that the 2 that you get right at the start, which is your finger blades and the tentacles thing, are basically the only 2 which I've used in the game so far. I've unlocked the heavy blade, but I haven't really used it. I don't really see the point to. I've got the blades and the tentacles like pretty much fully upgraded already, so I don't really see the point of using anything else because it's already powerful enough. So that's my only bad point. The combat can get a bit fiddly, but overall the game is good. What I've played of it anyway. It's if you enjoyed the first one, you'll definitely enjoy the second one. The storyline it's mainly a revenge storyline. It's James Heller hunting down Alex Mercer to kill him for what happened to his wife and child. And overall, out of 10, honestly, I don't think it's as good as the first one, but I'm still going to give it an 8, which I personally thought the first one deserved greatly. My only bad points for this really is the combat and the restriction of the worlds. I think the world itself is really restricted, and the spaces that you're restricted in are quite small. So I think the spaces could have been a little bit bigger. I think they could have done a little bit more. I like the idea of switching the main character from the first game and kind of making him an anti-hero, which he kind of was in the first game anyway, but they've kind of established that a little bit more now. So one thing I'm going to talk about before I end the review is the new system, the RadNet system that they've put on this, which is basically like Call of Duty Elite. Basically what that lets you do is it lets you unlock certain things like challenges and it lets you unlock things once you've completed the challenges. So, say like each day the challenges may change, or the RadNet system will upload new challenges for you to do, and basically those challenges, when you complete them, goes towards XP, and then the XP goes towards you leveling up and getting new attributes and stuff like that. So the RadNet system, I think, is a good addition. I think more games should do this kind of thing where they like have a leveling up upgrade system. I could see it really working in something like an RPG like Skyrim or Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning. I think it would work great in that kind of game. Also, if you did enjoy the first one, the collectibles are back. There's like 1,000,001 of them. I think there's one less than the freaking first one, but the first one did have a lot. So, the next thing is my next review, which will be coming on Flexx. It will be the Walking Dead review for the game, which comes out on Xbox. I'm not getting on PS3 and I'm not getting on PC. I've waited very patiently for Xbox, and I'm going to get it on Xbox. I'm going to play through it, do a review for it, and then you'll have that probably over the weekend. So overall, Prototype 1, an 8 out of 10. Prototype 2, another 8 out of 10. They're both very similar games, but it definitely, if you enjoyed the first one, the second one is definitely worth giving a go. You'll also see a quick peek at like the RadNet system in 2 seconds. So this is RaptueCity for Flexx signing out. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Please look forward to the Walking Dead review, and I may have a series brewing up for you guys. Just please stay tuned to that. So this is RaptueCity signing out. Please comment, rate, and subscribe both to my channel and to Flexx, and you will see me sometime over the weekend, most likely. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys.